Group B. With England already having defeated West Indies and Pakistan having defeated Sri Lanka, they both sit top of Group B with 4 points apiece. Well, of course, it's not too long, is it, since the Pakistanis were winning their first ever Test series in England, but in the one-day internationals played here last summer, it was a very different story indeed. And remember, England have never failed to reach at least the semi-finals in a World Cup competition. Well, our commentators in Rawalpindi are Jack Bannister, Ray Illingworth, and first of all, Tony Lewis.
For the England team, no changes from the one that beat the West Indies at Gujranwala. So that's Robinson Broad, who might open in this match, Gooch dropping to 3, Gatting, Lamb, Pringle, Downton, De Freitas, Foster and Small. And Pakistan have made one change. They've left out Mudassar Nazar from down the order, and they read Mansoor Akhtar and Ramiz Raja the openers, Ijaz Ahmed, Javed Miandad, Salim Malik, Imran Khan, Wazim Akram, Salim Yusuf, Abdul Qadir, and Salim Jaffer, the tall left-arm seamer who's replaced Mudassar, and the off-spinner Tosif Ahmed. Umpires are Tony Crafter from Australia and Ramsub Gupta, the man from Delhi. Well, we'll join the Pakistan innings now before there's any score at all. It's the second ball of the first over, and Philip De Freitas is bowling to Mansoor Akhtar.
Oh, nice looking shot. That's going to be 4. And well pitched up a half volley, and Mansoor didn't waste any time. He went for that one, drove it very firmly all along the ground for 4 runs, and that's the first run for Pakistan. And first
roar of approval around the ground here at Rawalpindi. Well bowled, good shout from De Freitas. Just nipped back off the seam, and we've been wondering up here in the commentary box whether this early morning moisture will give some help and movement to the seam bowlers off the pitch.
Pakistan 13 for no wicket, and it's Neil Foster to Mansoor Akhtar.
And that's a shot of desperation, and Mansoor is gone, and Pakistan have lost their first wicket. It was really quite a way outside the off stump, and Mansoor, who was in trouble against the bowling of De Freitas, and seemed to have been tied down by both De Freitas and Foster, finally played a reckless stroke, a shot of desperation, as you can see.
Gatting. Salim Malik, the new batsman. Change of bowling at the far end. Gladstone Small coming on. He's bowling to
Salim Malik. And he plays it in the air, and very, very lucky. It's gone past Broad, and the batsman come back for this. And it went over.
Malik flashing it away square on the offside, but it carried about 6 foot iron, just missed John Embury at square point. And it's Gladstone Small now to continue to Ramiz Raja. Oh, that's a miss-hit hook, and well, that's unbelievable. Hit the splice of the bat, lobbed over Gladstone Small and dropped short of mid-off. Really, you couldn't place that if you tried. Well, no real luck for Gladstone Small at the moment. Well, a little bit wide, and Salim Malik going for the drive, a little bit upish, but straight through extra cover, there's no fielder.
Yes, this is where England have been unlucky. Both these stroke makers, Ramiz and Salim Malik, have given their chances that haven't gone to hand. No fault of the fielders, but they are dangerous players.
Pakistan 38 for 1. Gladstone Small to Salim Malik.
Short and brilliantly pulled through the covers, 4 runs. A spectacular shot that by Salim Malik. That ball short.
Through mid-wicket, 4 runs. Neil Foster now is just leaving the field with that knee trouble, and Bill Haffey is the man coming on in this place. And a change of bowling at the commentary box end. It's going to be Derek Prindle. Oh, and that was been a straight chance to first slip. Ramesh Raja going for the drive, outside edge, pulled out and looked as if he could almost get a glove to it, but it just evaded him and going for 4 runs. 50 for 1, and Derek Prindle to Ramesh Raja. Well, again, a miss-hit drive, and the ball going in there to Chris Broad at mid-on. Certainly it carried, he got his hands, both hands to it, but the ball came out.
It's driven, and that could be close if it's a direct hit. He's out. Brilliant return by Chris Broad, and he's made amends. So the second wicket is down, 51 for 2. Ramesh run out, and Broad, who dropped him at mid-on, makes amends. Let's watch the replay. The ball very firmly hit, travelling very quickly to Broad, who collects, and in one action throws the stumps down, and Ramesh is run out. So Pakistan themselves to blame for this pressure.
From the Rawalpindi crowd. And a marvellous reception here for the man just coming to the wicket, Java Miandad. Not many better one-day players in the world today than this man, so it'll be very vital for England to get rid of him. Derek Prindle now to continue to Java Miandad. Oh, and a beautiful stroke there by Miandad. Derek Prindle just over-pitching, beautiful off-drive, and no need to bother running for that. 4 runs from the moment it left the bat. John Embury to bowl. Again going for the sweep. Robinson misfeeling there. And 4 runs, and that's Salim Malik's 50. In the 25th over. 25th over completed. And a very fine 50 indeed, full of good strokes. A little bit of fortune just before he actually scored, when he got an outside edge, lobbed up just wide of mid-off. But he's 8 fours in that 50. Neil Foster now to Java Miandad. Well, another edge and 4 more runs. Well, that's the 100 up for Pakistan. Off 166 balls. The second 50 coming off 83 deliveries. Defeaters then to Java Miandad.
There's an appeal for LBW, and he's out. Miandad not too happy. In fact, there wasn't a very loud appeal, except from the bowler really, and a bit of the wicket-keeper.
Well, this is Javed Miandad at his very worst, not prepared to accept the umpire's decision, threatening behaviour. Such a mixture of a man, such a brilliant player, such a smiling character, but suddenly, when the red mist comes down, Miandad must have thought that was going down leg side. In fact, he shuffled across a great deal. He might have thought it was high, but Pakistan, who've always wanted impartial, neutral umpires, certainly have that. The umpire is Tony Crafter of Australia.
New batsman at the wicket now is Ijaz Ahmed. And Ijaz off the mark there, beautifully timed stroke, just a roll of the wrist and the ball away to square leg for 4 runs. Alan Lamb off the field at the moment, Bill Arthur there substituting for him.
That is it. That must be out. Salim Malik goes, almost in silence, disbelief in the Rawalpindi crowd, but Salim Malik knew it, and I think he'll settle for that amount of luck in one day. Brilliance as well, but well bowled by De Freitas, the extra bounce.
Yes, it was the lift and movement which found the outside edge. It must be said that although it was a brilliant innings in every way, it was an erratic one.
So Imran Khan, a hero of gigantic proportions in his homeland here, up in Rawalpindi.
And a change of bowling. Derek Prindle taking over from John Embry. Oh, and Imran down the wicket there to Derek Prindle. Over mid-on and 4 runs. Oh, that's a good length delivery, picked up by Imran Khan, over mid-wicket. That's the delivery that does go when you get to this stage of the game. The good length ball off a medium pacer, picked up over mid-wicket. 4 more runs. And 11 runs coming off that over from Derek Prindle. And that's 20 runs coming off the 2 overs that he's bowled in this spell since he came back. 162 for 4, Pakistan. Ijaz 26, and Imran now moving on to 15. And Mike Gatting not saving John Embry for the last 2. He's come back at the city end now, and he's bowling to Ijaz. Oh, that's a swinger, and that, in fact, has gone flying out of Ijaz's hands and just missed Mike Gatting at deep mid-wicket. I've never seen a bat go quite as far as that. It carried a good 20, 30 yards. And Mike Gatting had to duck as the bat went whistling past him.
Please, can I have my bat back?
It's Gladstone Small now to come back at the commentary box end. The first ball there from Gladstone Small is picked up down the leg side by Ijaz. Taking him to his 50. And a pretty well made 50 there. Played some good strokes. 4 boundary shots. And this time he's gone for the big one straight, and that's picked Gladstone Small up over long on. Graham Gooch out there, just carrying for 6. In fact, if Gooch had been right back on the boundary, that could possibly have been a catch. It's now Gladstone Small then to Imran Khan.
And Imran is bowled. And Gladstone Small is delighted with that wicket of the Pakistan skipper, who had an almighty swing at that one, and the ball was a straight one. It went on to the stumps, and Imran bowled middle stump. So that's the end of Imran's innings.
And Imran out for 22. Wasim Akram then to take strike, and it will be Philip de Freitas to bowl. And Philip de Freitas pitching the ball right up, full length, and beating Wasim Akram all over. Middle and leg stumps going over. As I said, that's the place to bowl, right up into the full length. 210 for 6 now. 47th over. Ijaz 59 not out.
48th over coming up. Gladstone Small to bowl to Ijaz Ahmed, and how well Ijaz has played. 59 not out. Most destructive innings. And he's caught the meat of the bat, but Robinson was well placed there at short mid-wicket, and this fine innings of Ijaz Ahmed has ended Court Robinson, bowled Small in the 48th over. It's 210, and the complexion, if not the course of this game, changes.
Yes, Gladstone Small again bowling that ball well into his legs, not giving him any room.
So all the late, minute adjustments to the field as John Embry prepares to bowl to Abdul Qadir.
Embry to Qadir, in the air, and it's a 6. Over long on, Gooch drew back to take the catch.
Last ball coming up. Embry to Salim Yusuf. They go for 1. They'll probably come back for 2. Pringle half stumbles. fails to throw it in time. They get there too. So that concludes the 50 overs bowled by England. Mike Gatting winning the toss this morning, putting the opposition into bat, and they've got 239 for 7 after their 50 overs. So Pakistan played with a mixture of great skill and flourish and also of incredible luck. Really hard work out there for England. They watched Salim Malik and Javed Miandad put on 61. That was a very important partnership, full of acceleration. And then Imran Khan and Ijaz Ahmed put on 79. Ijaz, I thought, was the surprise of the whole Pakistan batting lineup. He'd been demoted from the opening and played a really splendid innings down the order. And, of course, Salim Yusuf and Abdul Qadir, great mischief, both not out at the end. 16 extras, 239 for 7. And of the England bowlers, well, a lot of them had bad luck, but the figures will not truly relate that. 3 wickets to De Freitas for 42, Foster 1 wicket, Gladstone Small accurate at the end, 2 for 47, and Derek Pringle for so long a good boy, keeping length and line, but then came in for punishment towards the end, 0 for 54, Embury 0 for 51. In fact, Pakistan, of the last 10 overs, took 77 runs. So England need 240 to win, and the run rate is 4.80 per over. So let's join the England innings now. We'll join the last ball of the 10th over. Score is 30 for no wicket, and Salim Jaffer is bowling to Graham Gooch.
Well, again, Graham Gooch repeating the shot that he made in the previous over. Salim Jaffer just over-pitching a little there, and Graham Gooch flashing that through the covers again. It's Tosif to continue to Chris Broad. Tosif just pitching outside leg stump there. Chris Broad very quick for the sweep, and 4 more runs. And this is the problem for Tosif, bowling over the wicket to the left-hander. He only has 1 man square leg deep on the leg side, so anything he pitches leg stump or outside is certainly runs for Chris Broad. A change of bowling at the commentary box end. Kadir taking over from Salim Jaffer.
And it's clear! Went back to that quicker delivery, and there was no time for Gooch to recover. The ball went straight onto his stumps, and England have lost their first wicket. Graham Gooch out first.
Oh, he gets away with that one. Now, did he get a little nick on that? The outfielder's quickened up. The ball is running away. All this in England's favour. Yes, he did. Runs to Robinson.
England moving on to 90 for 1. In the 25th over. It's Tosif now to bowl to Chris Broad. Well, Chris Broad going for the sweep shot there, not really controlling it, knocking it down, rolling the wrists, and either getting the end of the bat or a top edge. The ball just lobbing up in the middle of the wicket, so a little bit of fortune for England there. That's Tosif now to Chris Broad.
Bowled in, clean ball.
So it's 92 for 2.
And that's the Prime Minister with the President of the BCCP. And to the far right, the Speaker of the National Assembly.
Really, to be bowled by a ball that's pitched outside leg stump, well, he won't be happy with that.
Now, there's no doubt that pitched about 6 inches outside leg stump, and you should certainly have your legs in front there. So at the halfway stage, England require 148 to win. That's 5.92 per over. And Mansour Akhtar to Mike Gatting. And that's just what England required. Mike Gatting playing the sweep shot and going fine of the man saving 1.
35th over. Abdul Qadir to Tim Robinson, who is 33 not out.
quickly, and he's bowled in. And that's the end of Robinson's innings. He went down the wicket, charging to have an almighty go. He missed the line of the ball. The ball came into the right-handed Robinson and took the middle stump. So Qadir once again put in...
And the shot really unconnected with the flight and the line and the length. Take another look at that. I think Tim Robinson had decided beforehand that this one had to go. Down the pitch it was the googly. He had no idea which way it was going. And unfortunately for England, the partnership now between Robinson and Gatting has come to an end. Qadir to Gatting. It's in the air, but that's safe. It hopped over the top of the wicketkeeper. A long run for Wasim Akram. 2 runs they get off the leg. So 2 off the pad. And 150 comes up off 220 balls. That's found a gap. Tremendous blow by Gatting from outside off stump. He must have had very good sight, must have read the googly by Abdul Qadir, carefully floated up. And Gatting feels the need to soldier on here and crash on, make some progress. There's no better player, aggressive player, when it comes to facing spin bowling, but he does seem to be taking some risks today. 154 for 3, Qadir to Gatting. And that crashes against the perimeter advertising. Lamb, the batsman, Wasim Akram bowling. No, says Gatting. Another throw. This time the wickets are down. This time Lamb is in. But this partnership between Lamb and Gatting, anything but composure. It's 184 for 3. Salim Jaffer to Mike Gatting.
And he's bowling. Gatting really tried an extravagant stroke there, going down towards the leg side in an effort to play a drive shot off the back foot, fast cover point. Missed the line of the ball, and he was bowled, and very important wicket for Pakistan.
4 wickets down, and he and Lamb had put on 45.
Well, I think Mike Gatting could barely reach that. And you have felt throughout his innings today that he has taken a lot of extravagant chances, and once again then you can see him way outside leg stump. In fact, I think the ball just goes past the end of the bat. We really do badly need a good over at the moment, a double figure over to get things back.
It's the spinners who bowl so well. They found the pitch, which was slow and responsive. Very hard for the batsman to hit the ball, not coming onto the bat at any rate at all. Will the seamers come on better? Wasim Akram into Lamb. That's Lamb's corner. Full toss, 4 runs. .205 for 4, the England score. Aaron Lamb is facing, 30 not out. And Lamb must erase it. Oh, it turned out to be a proper call from Pringle, but the danger always is that the batsman doesn't know where the ball has gone himself, and he has to go on trust. Lamb took a little time to trust Pringle, and then had to race the ball to the other end.
And this could well be the over that decides the match. Qadir has to go for runs this over, there's no doubt about that. He's got to go for somewhere between 6 or 10 runs. And he's certainly not the easiest man in the world to slog. I don't know whether Alan Lamb and Prindle will read him which way he's going to turn. If they don't, it's going to be very difficult to slog him. But he certainly has to go for runs in this over if England are going to win.
And he's out, here's LBW. Alan Lamb trying to sweep the ball from within the stumps is given out LBW, and a vital breakthrough for Pakistan. Lamb, the danger man at Gujranwala, once again looking very, very dangerous.
Had to swing, swung across the line, missed it. And, well, let's be fair, we can't expect Alan Lamb to produce magic all the time. He goes for 30, and England have lost their 6th wicket for 206.
A very difficult time now for John Embry to come in, having to strike Kudair straight away. This is going to be very, very difficult indeed.
John Embry it is who comes in to face Abdul Qadir, who may have not looked forward to bowling all that much when he was brought back in from the outfield. Now he's raring to go because he's done a marvellous job there. Removed Alan Lamb, and that looks quite a tough proposition for England. 34 to win, 23 balls, but who knows, we've seen astonishments so often in this one-day game. There are 4 men in the ring, plus the keeper, plus the bowler. Everyone else is on the boundary. Embry, to make a boundary, will surely have to hit a 6 because almost every other part can be cut off. Abdul Qadir comes in to bowl.
Sweeps effectively. They take one and they go back for the second. That could be close. And he's run out. He's been given out. John Embry run out for 2. And what a magnificent breakthrough once again for Pakistan. Embry was always struggling as he went for the impossible second run. A very accurate throw. First bounce into the hands of Salim Yusuf, who whipped the bails off. Look at that once again. Embry takes the first run, goes back for the second. Wasim Akram, nice throw in. 6 wicket down. And that action was really very, very quick.
Qadir to Downton.
And it's in the air, and Downton is going to be out, and he's caught. Salim Yusuf takes the catch, and panic in the ranks of the England batting. Downton going for that lofted drive over mid-wicket, ballooned up in the air, and Salim Yusuf had to wait for that catch, and that's the end of Downton. See it again. Went quite a long way in the air, and Salim Yusuf just waiting, cups his hand.
Well, I think the marvellous thing for me about this is that it just proved that there is a place in one-day cricket for good slow bowling, and even leg spinners, which I said they couldn't bowl. But I've always felt that if a leg spinner is a good bowler, it's a very difficult thing to hit him if he bowls anything like. And we've always found a lot of the West Indian players found it very hard to smash the leg spinners about.
18 balls left, 33 runs required by England to win this match. 207 for 7. Well, that's a bit of luck.
Well, you won't see many more exciting overs than that throughout the World Cup. Magnificent cricket, and I felt early on that any of the batsmen coming in were going to find it very difficult indeed to have a go at Kudair, and I think we should really have risked one of the tail-end batsmen to have a go in that one over at Kudair. And I think that's where England made the mistake.
Akram to Pringle, full toss. Only a single, they go back for the second, there's trouble, and he's run out. Pringle is run out, going for the impossible second run. And the 8th England wicket has fallen, and what a match. Well, that was not a very good run at all. Certainly no run at all. The second one, watch it again. full toss, played down to deep cover. Salim Malik coming into the picture there. In comes his throw. He's got an accurate arm, throwing at the striker.
He's not really in the same frame.
An inside edge. Ramiz Raja a little slow. Wasim Akram comes racing in. He's going to be run out. He's run out. Foster is run out. Wasim Akram, my word, has a very strong and accurate arm. And the moment Foster went for the second run, he was in trouble. And Salim Yusuf, making no mistake whatsoever, whipped the bails off. And look at that crowd, a marvelous crowd enjoying a tremendous match here between Pakistan and England. Watch it again. Inside edge, running down to backward square leg. Ramiz Raja leaving the ball for Wasim Akram. And it went to his right, picked it up, and straight throw in, and the bails are off. Pakistan's ground fielding has been absolutely brilliant. No chance for Foster.
Magnificent fielding.
9 balls remaining and 19 to win. Not impossible. Come on, Gladstone.
Full toss, and he's LBW! That's it, that's the end. And Pakistan have won this match by 18 runs, and what a magnificent win. One of the best wins for Pakistan, the first in a World Cup match against England. And congratulations from everyone to the Prime Minister watching this very, very intense struggle for supremacy in this match. The Pakistan supporters huddled around the team members. Next to the Prime Minister is the ex-Pakistan captain, Majid Khan, handing over the Man of the Match prize to Abdul Qadir.